The Pokémon trading card game Pocket has garnered significant attention since its launch, earning praise for its digital adaptation of the classic trading card game. The app, available on both iOS and Android, has introduced the Pokémon TCG to a broader audience, giving both new and veteran players the chance to enjoy battles and card collection on their mobile devices. However, as players dive deeper into the game, many have noticed a significant absence from the roster: the iconic Pokémon from the Johto region. The missing Johto Pokémon. When players first launch the Pokémon trading card game Pocket, they are greeted with a vast array of cards and Pokémon to choose from. However, it doesn't take long for fans to realize that there is a notable gap. Pokémon from the Johto region, introduced in Pokémon Gold and Silver, are nowhere to be found. This absence has left fans scratching their heads, especially since the game promised to feature a digital version of the real-world trading card game, which includes cards from multiple generations. While players can find a robust collection of cards from earlier generations, the lack of Johto Pokémon raises questions. Why haven't these beloved creatures made their way into the game yet? Some have speculated that it's not an oversight, but rather a deliberate choice by the developers, Creatures Incorporated, to build anticipation for future updates. Why are the Johto Pokémon missing? The missing Johto Pokémon likely aren't absent by accident. Fans have speculated that their omission is a strategic move, much like how Pokémon Go initially withheld certain Pokémon to create excitement with each new update. By keeping Johto's finest cards out of the Pokémon TCG Pocket for now, the developers can build hype for their eventual debut, enticing players to return to the app for new cards and updates. This tactic of releasing Pokémon in waves not only increases anticipation but also fosters a sense of progression and excitement for players as they strive to collect the latest editions. The Pokémon Go model, where not all Pokémon were immediately available, proved successful in engaging players over the long term, and it's likely that the Pokémon TCG Pocket will adopt a similar approach. The legacy of Johto Pokémon. The Johto region holds a special place in Pokémon history, marking the second generation of the franchise. Pokémon Gold and Silver expanded the series with a fresh set of Pokémon designs, many of which became fan favorites. The Johto region introduced memorable starters like Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, whose evolutions have continued to capture the hearts of players for decades. Other standout Pokémon from Johto include Hoot-Hoot, Piku, and Donphan, each with their own unique qualities. Johto's contribution to the Pokémon universe was substantial, adding new evolutions to previous Pokémon and introducing exciting concepts like the Battle Tower. Fans of these games, now nostalgic for their time spent in Johto, are eager to see these iconic creatures join the Pokémon TCG Pocket roster. A promising update is coming. For those concerned about the status of Johto Pokémon in the game, there's good news. A new update, released on December 17th, will begin to introduce second-generation Pokémon into the app. This update not only addresses minor bugs and performance issues, but also starts to fill in the gaps left by the absence of Johto Pokémon. It's a strategic move to capitalize on the holiday season, potentially encouraging players to purchase booster packs in the hopes of adding these new cards to their collection. This move is also indicative of what players can expect from the Pokémon trading card game Pocket moving forward. As more updates roll out, it's likely that additional Pokémon regions and cards will be introduced in stages, keeping the game fresh and exciting for players while maintaining a sense of discovery. Looking ahead, the addition of Johto Pokémon is just the beginning for Pokémon trading card game Pocket. As the app continues to evolve, fans can expect even more Pokémon from different regions to be gradually integrated into the game. Whether these updates will come in the form of special events, expansion packs, or other promotional efforts remains to be seen, but the success of games like Pokémon Go suggests that releasing content in waves will continue to be a winning strategy. As 2025 approaches, the Pokémon trading card game Pocket has the potential to grow even further, with more updates and expansions on the horizon. For now, fans of Johto Pokémon can rest easy knowing that their favorite second-generation creatures are on the way, and the anticipation surrounding their arrival only adds to the excitement of the game.